Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 2nd through the 8th. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, Virgo, what a spread we have here. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups can be that dreamy, illusionary sort of energy, but it also can represent you having many options. And, you know, to be honest, this reading might be for a very select number of Virgos. So if you can't resonate with it, please watch your other signs. Watch your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. If you don't know what they are, I have a link listed below in the description bar to a website that can calculate that for you for free. Because I might only be speaking to a very small group of Virgos, but it's for the Virgos that are meant to see this reading, meant to have this reading. The Seven of Cups can speak about having a lot of choices, having a lot of options. Now, the overall energy is the Three of Swords. And so the Three of Swords can represent a difficult situation involving three people. It, of course, can also represent loss, heartache, mental frustration, disappointment. I think for some of you, it's disappointment around a past matter. Clarifying the Three of Swords, I have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups represents someone or something from the past that's still ongoing. That's significant. Maybe some of you are seeking some sort of closure. There could be disappointment around this because it hasn't happened yet. For other Virgos, this could be a difficult situation involving three people. Definitely am getting that here for some of you. But if you're a Virgo that just went through some sort of loss, because I definitely can see here that some of you just might have maybe went through a breakup or experienced some sort of loss. Could be a loss of a relationship. Could be a soulmate relationship. Honestly, the Six of Cups for me is one of my soulmate cards. So it could be a soulmate relationship or a loss of a relationship where maybe you had children with that person. But we are starting out with the Seven of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords and we also have the Devil. So this is quite the combination. The Seven of Swords can represent, you know, someone who is trying to get away with something, a liar, a cheat. But it's also a very risky energy. It can be someone taking a big risk. It can also be someone who's going at it alone, someone who's working independently, someone who's taking action and going at it alone. And then we have the Devil. You know, what I'm getting here the strongest is that some of you, now you might be married or you might have a family with someone, maybe you've been with someone for many years. There could be a very strong temptation that's coming in here from a third party. And maybe with the Six of Cups, for some of you, it's someone from your past. It could even be an ex. So there's already like a relationship there. For some of you, there could be a strong temptation that's coming in with the Devil. And I think that some Virgos, you have a decision to make this week, definitely. If you're going to act on this temptation or if you're going to pass on it. But it's going to take a lot of inner strength. We have the Two of Swords and then we also have Strength. And Strength is all about control. And I feel like some of you here are a little resistant, definitely, with the Two of Swords. You're guarded. Maybe there's a history here with this person. But with this combination, I feel like there is a temptation that's coming in. You have a decision that you need to make, but you're taking your time with Strength. You're obviously not going for it right away. Some of you are a little guarded. You're unsure with the Two of Swords energy. You're just not sure. And so some of you are just not going to act at all. I think that you're determining whether or not this is worth it for some of you. And I think that that's what the Seven of Cups is representing for some of you. You might already be married, or you might already be partnered, and there's this temptation, there's this other option that's coming in for you. And now this can always go both ways. So you could be involved with someone and maybe you're finding out that they're married or something like that. The sign of Capricorn or Leo might be significant. Also Scorpio could be significant. Scorpio or Taurus could be significant. But with the Three of Swords and the Tower here in the spread, some of you could have went through some sort of loss. We have the Tower with the Hierophant. And so the Hierophant represents marriage, more traditional relationships. The Tower can represent several different things. It represents a major life change. It can be something happening quite suddenly. But it also can be like that tower of lies that's crashing down. Things coming to light, things finally being revealed. So there could be some Virgos that you're finding something out this week. Could be about a relationship, about your marriage. Or it also could be for some of you within the workplace with the Hierophant here. The company that you work for, the government, there even could be some sort of corruption. There could be something coming to light with the Hierophant actually mirroring the Seven of Swords here. For some of you, it might be definitely something to do with a company. There could be some sort of corruption. And this might even be a negative influence for some of you. And some of you are blocking it or trying to block it out. But it's going to take a lot of inner strength here. You're going to have to be strong and realistic with that Seven of Cups. Sometimes it can be someone who's not seeing things realistically. There's too many illusions. I can see that this is a heavy load. This is not something that is the easiest for you. You're not taking this lightly here with the Ten of Wands. This is definitely a burden, no matter how you relate to this. And you know, with the Devil, it can be you feeling as though you're trapped, you're stuck, you don't have any control. And the Tower, sometimes when the Tower energy comes through, it's the universe stepping in. And when that happens, we lose all control. So there could be some Virgos that you're going through some pretty significant changes right now at the moment. And you might feel as though you've lost all control. But I feel like because you have strength here, and also the Two of Swords, which is someone who's guarding, someone who's protecting themselves, just make sure you're doing what's right. With the Hierophant, for me, sometimes the Hierophant can represent doing what's right. Just taking the more traditional approach. I feel like for some of you, you have the inner strength here. You have what it takes to be able to maybe deal with this or pass up an opportunity that's coming in. If it's not like on the up and up, if there's corruption and maybe there's a boss or someone around you that wants you to get involved, I feel like some of you have the power to kind of say no. You do have that control. And then for other Virgos, this definitely could be something love related, a situation involving three people. Maybe there was some cheating. Maybe that's coming to light. With the Knight of Cups here, he can often be, for me, someone that you know, someone from your past that's coming back. It can be an ex, Could be someone who's coming back with an apology or something like that, some sort of news or communication. But with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups here, for many of you, there could be someone coming back from your past. This person could be popping up. They could be a temptation if you're already married or in a relationship. And so some of you are going to have to basically resist. Some of you are going to have to say no. You're going to have to think about this, which I definitely see you doing. I don't see you rushing into anything. So a very interesting reading. Again, it's not going to be for all of you. I'm just the messenger. I don't make the rules. So please watch your other signs, or I suggest having a private reading. This is definitely a very specific reading. And we do have a full moon. I believe we have a full moon on October 5th in Aries. So some of you, definitely something could be coming to an end here. But let's pull you an additional guidance card, additional guidance for Virgo for this upcoming week. For a small number of you, you might have something going on with a property. Maybe you're in the middle of getting a divorce. Maybe there's assets, maybe there's property. And so if you're in a situation like that, just try to stay positive. Maybe you feel as though like your ex is trying to steal from you or trying to cheat you. Just try to stay positive, do things, you know, on the up and up. And if they're doing something that's negative, you know, that's their karma that they're going to have to deal with. Additional guidance for Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know? All right, wow. So I want the card that's upright. And it is the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So some of you are going to maybe be the High Priestess this week, which is someone who's highly, highly intuitive, very spiritual. But she also has that inner knowing. So there could be some Virgos that you're finding something out. You could be learning something. Something could be revealed. If someone was lying around you, you know, that could be the Tower of Lies that's crashing down. You're finding something out. Could be going on within the workplace or something to do with a large company or institution. So for some of you, you could definitely be finding something out. You could be learning something. When it comes to this matter, no matter how you relate to these messages, listen to your intuition. Definitely listen to your intuition. Yes, for some of you, you have divine knowledge that can help others. So for some of you, you could be helping someone. They could be stuck. This could always be a person that's very close to you that you're involved with, and this is you helping them through that situation. Maybe you have some sort of insight or some sort of knowledge that can help them for some of you. Okay, Virgo, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe, and if you're interested